Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV is the world's first 4x4 plug-in hybrid SUV. It combines a 2-litre petrol engine with 2 electric motors that run off a battery that you can plug in and recharge. The result of this clever technology is impressive fuel economy and ultra-low emissions, and in a vehicle with the go-anywhere ability of a 4-wheel drive. There are many financial advantages to it too. Thanks to the official fuel consumption figure of 148 miles per gallon, the PHEV's low emissions of just 44 grams of CO2 per kilometre mean there's no vehicle tax to pay, plus it's exempt from the London congestion charge. In addition, company car drivers can reap the reward of a fantastically low benefit in kind of just 5%, meaning a virtual pay rise of several £1,000s per year. What's more, for business owners, there are savings on national insurance contributions to be had. And the Outlander PHEV plug-in hybrid qualifies for 100% first-year allowance against business profits. This all adds up to huge savings, and the sums can seem a bit dizzying, but to make sure people can reap the full benefit of owning an Outlander PHEV, advice is available from business professionals. Stephen Griffiths is the director at David Wright Accountants, a professional services business that's been established for more than 25 years. The firm has advised many people on the financial advantages of the Outlander PHEV, so it definitely knows that they're onto a good thing with the plug-in hybrid. Hello Stephen.
Hi Ruth.
Great to see you.
And you too.
So here we are at your Mitsubishi dealership where you bought your Outlander PHEV.
Yeah, I've been using these guys for a few years now, bought a couple of cars off them, and service has always been excellent, so yeah, we keep coming back.
So how different then is the Outlander PHEV to other cars in terms of cash savings that can be made?
It's really very impressive. I mean, it's a great vehicle for businesses from sort of sole traders right through to companies. There's some great savings for the business themselves, the employer, and for employees, particularly company car drivers. The savings are really quite significant. 5% benefit in kind is incredible for a company car, and some of the comparable vehicles where you're looking at 25 to 30% means it's up to an 80% saving in the actual company car tax that you're paying. And when you think a high rate taxpayer can take one of these home for just over 50 quid a month, it's a really great saving, and the cash in the pocket all mounts up then.
And what about reactions from your clients then when they've heard about how much they can save?
In some cases it's been quite incredulous because it's such a big saving. We ran a presentation with a Mitsubishi garage a few months back talking about the tax advantages and the cash savings, and that led to a lot of interest from our clients. And when we ran the numbers for them and showed them the sort of amounts of money that they could save, it really sparked a lot of interest. We did some calculations with one particular client, and their saving was over £5,000 a year. And that's fairly commonplace for most people who are driving the PHEV. So it's become a very attractive vehicle, and we've had a lot of clients who've actually come down to this particular dealership and bought one.
So you know all about the number crunching, you know all the financial benefits about the Outlander PHEV, but what about how you find it to drive?
I've had 4x4s before. We were due to change one not so long ago and came along, looked at the PHEV, and obviously as an accountant it was very attractive in terms of the tax and the cash savings. And yeah, we decided we'd go ahead and buy one. Be more than happy to take you out and show you what it's about.
Brilliant, let's go for a drive.
Okay, great.
So Steve, the Outlander PHEV qualifies for 100% first-year allowance against business profits. But for somebody who isn't that well versed in finance, what does that actually really mean?
Okay, well when a business acquires an asset, like a car, like the PHEV, normally you can write off a percentage of it against your business profits. Generally, the rate that you can write off is not particularly attractive, but with the PHEV, you're writing off 100% of the cost in year one, which means that for a car that's costing £30,000, you're writing the entire amount off against your business profits and saving the corporation tax or income tax on all of that £30,000. And that can amount to anywhere between £6,000 or even up to sort of £12,000 in tax savings.
And there are also national insurance savings as well, aren't there? So can you tell me a bit more about that?
Yeah, sometimes this is an overlooked cost. I mean, when you provide a company car to an employee, the employee obviously is suffering benefit in kind on that, but the employer has to pay a Class 1A national insurance charge on the value of the benefit in kind. For the majority of company car owners, the benefit in kind is running at around 25 to 30%. With the PHEV, because the benefit in kind is only 5%, and it's only 5% on the fuel benefit as well, the national insurance that it attracts is only based on the 5% charge and not the much higher rate with other cars. So this means a national insurance saving of approximately 80% compared to comparable cars.
So what would your advice be to somebody considering the Outlander PHEV for their next vehicle, either for personal or for business use?
I think the PHEV is a perfect family car.
Yeah.
From a business perspective, it really is perhaps the most tax efficient vehicle on the market at the moment. The tax savings and indeed the running cost savings are quite significant and really do come as a huge surprise to a lot of people. We've had a lot of interest from clients in this, and as a tax advisor, it really is an easy sell to people when they're thinking of changing their company car.
So we've heard from Steve that the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV offers fantastic savings on national insurance contributions, benefit in kind tax, and for a company looking to buy a vehicle. Take it from an expert, with the Outlander PHEV, the numbers really do all add up.